All right, here's one for you. This is a tighten your asshole this morning, or afternoon, or midday, or whatever the fuck you're doing right now. I was listening to a little roundtable conversation, certain European bankers, regulators, yada yada yada, because um, they're discussing the digital pound, their CBDC, and there's a lot of talk as far as like Ripple's implementation on the whole thing, and yeah, Ripple's in it deep. But I want to say something interesting though. There was somebody there that he said that, and it was interesting because they were constantly talking about the SEC, the lawsuit, regulators and stuff like that. There's a little bit of confusion of what exactly it was all about, because they were trying to find what price XRP would be at, because if it's utilized as a bridge currency, would it have a market price set, and what would the market be? When the guy turned around and said, well, going back to the issues with the US government, if left alone to grow with normal market conditions, XRP on their best estimation would be ranging around $25,000 a coin now, in order to have the proper liquidity as a bridge currency. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, when he said 25,000, my asshole tightened up. Like, for real, I was like, Jesus, I love you. Okay, think about it for a second. They were signing people up, they were growing. A lot of people don't understand. MoneyGram selected XRP before XLM. Then the whole lawsuit happened. So think about that one. But anyway, we're going forward. But XRP was the only coin that I could think of. It was not only sued, it was delisted, the banks couldn't touch it, the institutions, nobody could touch it. It was like, it was put in the phantom zone. But what if it would have been allowed to grow like Bitcoin and Ethereum? What if they would have gotten the pass and it would have continued growing and growing and growing and growing and growing? Do you understand what we're talking about? We might have an IPO with Ripple this year, coming 2024. So think about that one for a second. If the guy nonchalantly said, we kind of like at ranged, I think it would have been around 25,000 a coin, and they were like, do you consider that a currency? And they were like, no, it's a digital asset. It has value on the ledger to exchange current fiat and CBDCs. So as a bridge, it can have an agreed upon spot price. When he said 25,000, shit. All I'm saying is this. People have to understand, we're still under the umbrella of the lawsuit. American banks won't touch us. Regulators are on top of us. And at the end of the day, nobody's doing anything with us at that level inside of America. The rest of the world is, and that's why everybody's getting ready for 2024. Remember, 300 banks are implementing the technology as we speak, including the big one, Bank of International Settlements. There you go. Now go take some fiber or something.